what's up guys, and welcome back to another Premier League prediction video. This is match day 17. Before we get into this week's preview prediction, let's obviously as usual go through what was the points tally for last week. So if you guys don't know how this works, I get half a point for every team I get correct, I predict, and I get 1 point for the exact results scoreline correct. Now, two things to note. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. So basically, Champions League games, round 1 or match 1, whatever you want to call those, have been over. So your Manchester United, your Arsenal, your Real Madrid are over. But tonight, as I'm recording this, I'm not sure, Newcastle, what would have happened to them, for example. So just to let you guys know. But last week, I did worse than match day 15, but as good as match day 14. I did better than match day 13, and I did as good as match day 12. So let's hope that we can keep range again as the last few weeks. So let's talk about last week. First game was Crystal Palace against Liverpool at Selhurst Park. I went 2-1 Liverpool and I was right. I'll take that. Now, this is where I went 6 games, right? You heard me. About 6 games I got it wrong. First game, Wolves Nottingham Forest. I went 2-0 Wolves because I thought they got to win the game before. Nottingham Forest got smacked 5-0 to Fulham that we'll get onto later. But it was 1-1. Brighton. I went 3-1 Brighton. I was confident it finished 1-1. Sheffield United against Brentford. I went for 2-1 away win, and it was a 1-0 win. And I think I did say in my last Premier League prediction video that this is the kind of game that Brentford could win, it could be a draw, and Sheffield United could win. And fair play to Sheffield United. Then Manchester United, absolute shocker. I said this had a 1-0 Manchester United written all of it. They got smacked 3-0. Great. Okay, it's not 6 in a row, but I got this one right. I went 2-1 Aston Villa. It wasn't the right scoreline, but half a point. Man City, it was Luton on Man City. I went 4-2 Man City. It was 2-1, not that dramatic. Another half a point. I got this wrong. Fulham West Ham. I went 2-2. 5-0 Fulham again, back to back. What is going on with Fulham? And then I went Everton against Chelsea. It was a 2-1 Everton win. It finished 2-0. Also go away, but half a point. And Spurs Newcastle, I went 3-2. It was actually 4-1 Spurs. They came for one reason. Got ya. So that's 3 points for last week. Not too bad. My worst tally so far, I think it's actually like 1.5 points or something. Let me go back. 1.5 point back in match day 11. Alright. Let's start off with Nottingham Forest against Spurs. Now Spurs played against a side like Newcastle who had an injury crisis, and they were at home. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, have not been playing to the standards. They have lost 5-0 against Fulham. They have drawn their last game against Wolves. They're not playing at their best, but they tend to get good results against big teams. As we've seen them do against Chelsea, they have lost to United. I think they lost to Liverpool as well. So this is a very unpredictable game. My head wants to set like a 2-2, but I'm going to edge it with Spurs here. They need to pick up some form, because I look at Spurs and their next few games. Now, they've already played most of the big teams, right? They've just played Newcastle as well. They've already played Man City, they've already played Man United, they've already played Liverpool, they've already played Chelsea, they've already played Arsenal. So they've got Nottingham Forest next, they've got Everton, they've got Brighton, they've got Bournemouth. 4 games that they should win at least 2. Now, I would say Nottingham Forest is tough away. Everton at home, it's not as good as Goodison Park, so I think they could win that. Brighton away is going to be tough, and maybe they can win Bournemouth at home. Of course, they did beat Bournemouth, didn't they? Earlier on, 2-0, sorry. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 Spurs win. I think this is kind of the start of a bounce back for Ange Postecoglou. Let's see. Bournemouth, Luton Town. I'm going to go in depth. If I'm not wrong, Luton Town are arguably the worst team in the league. Bournemouth are on fire. Away, win, trashing United. Away, win, beating Crystal Palace. Home draw against Aston Villa. Away, win against Sheffield United. And home win against Newcastle. They are on a run. The last time they lost was against Manchester City, I think at the Etihad, if I'm not wrong. But they are on a run. And Luton Town are not on a good run, although they have started playing better. Against Arsenal at Kenilworth Road, against Man City at Kenilworth Road. But you get the idea here. Luton Town at home, I will give them a chance. But Bournemouth can do it at home. They can do it away. They've shown. I'm going to go with a 2-0 Bournemouth win. I don't really see Luton Town causing much trouble for them. And, this is a game that I think Bournemouth have to win because they are currently chilling in 14th. And they are level on points with 3 other teams. So they're joint 11th, really. With Brentford, Chelsea, and Wolves. They have to win. Meanwhile, Sheffield United, obviously, bottom, Burnley, bottom, second bottom, sorry. Luton Town are literally third bottom. They're 18th. So I wouldn't really say they have a big chance in winning that. They have played better at home, to be fair, Luton Town. Chelsea against Sheffield United. Now, it is Chelsea against Sheffield United, 12th against 20th. They are separated by 11 points. The gap could go down to 8 points if Sheffield United beat Chelsea. How crazy is that? Chelsea, if they lose, could be 8 points away from the bottom of the table. They are closer to the bottom of the table than the top. They are, right now, they are 11 points from Sheffield United, and they are 18 points to Liverpool. That's crazy. That's absolutely mental. But I think they bounce back. I think they do. It's not going to be a big victory. 2-1 Chelsea. I think they have to win this. If Sheffield United, go to Stamford Bridge and cause an absolute chaos, that is Chelsea's season done. And I'm saying, from then on, Chelsea get relegated. If they lose to Sheffield United at home, they are relegated. They are done. Man City, Crystal Palace next. Now, the current champions, current treble winners are not, in a good position in terms of where they would normally be. They are 4 points off the league leaders, Liverpool. They're 2 points behind Villa, and they're 3 points behind Arsenal. And they are only 3 points clear of Spurs. And, Spurs will be looking at that, hoping that they can somewhat close the gap. Now it's Man City. It's at home. It's against a team that are in a mid-table, so they're not really going to do much harm. 3-1 Man City. It's time to go sensible here. Although, if Crystal Palace get a draw from this game, I wouldn't be surprised. To say they'll get a win is going to be a pretty bold shout. Newcastle Fulham. We all know Newcastle are having an injury crisis, arguably the worst of any of the big teams in the Premier League right now. They're not really having it particularly well, but I think they'll win against Fulham 1-0. if Fulham can go there and get a result, that's crazy. Burnley Everton. Look, I thought Burnley did really well away against Brighton to get a draw, and recently they just picked up their first 3 points. They're currently still joint bottom of the table. I think it's realistic to say that they will probably be relegated with Sheffield United and Luton Town, because just look at Everton. They were basically bottom with 4 points one day, and they've already got back basically their 10 points back, right? Nottingham Forest, I think it's possible they get into that relegation battle. I think anything from Crystal Palace above or Bournemouth and above is a stretch. So realistically, I think the 6 teams right now, excluding Everton, the 5 teams, because I think Everton will bounce back away from here, Crystal Palace and Forest are the only 2 teams that I think could go down, and I don't think Palace will. So realistically, it could be Nottingham Forest, but I still think Burnley will go down against an informed Everton side that are good at home. They have a problem, like, you know, Luton Town. They are good at home, but we don't know what they are away. Of course, we have seen them win away before. Let's not act like they haven't, because they went away to Nottingham Forest and they have won. They went away to Crystal Palace and they have won. They beat Burnley actually in the EFL Cup. They have beaten West Ham away. They've beaten Brentford away. You know what? 2-0 win for the visitors. I think my second away win for the prediction, Everton. And then West Ham Wolves, the battle of the W's. West Ham off the back of a 5-0 thrashing against Fulham, while Wolves picked up themselves a point at home against Nottingham Forest. Was it Nottingham Forest? Yup. Look, West Ham have to bounce back here, but I'm saying a 1-1 draw. I just feel like it. Brentford against Aston Villa. Brentford though. What happened to them last time out, against Sheffield United? I think they'll be fine. But against Villa are good at home, but it's their away games that will be crucial. I think they edge this one 2-1. I think Villa, they have to start winning these away games. Like, let's not act like as if their home run is good, but away they have to win too. And in my 2 match of the weeks, Arsenal Brighton and Liverpool Man United. Arsenal Brighton, it's at the Emirates. Brighton haven't been up to it this season. I'll go close 3-2 because Brighton have put up a good fight against Chelsea in the last few weeks as well. And then the game of the week, is it going to be 7-0, is it going to be 5-0, or is it going to be 4-0 as the most recent results we've seen? I have gone 4-0 Liverpool. Look, Anfield is one thing already. Any team that goes to Anfield will find it tough. You know, it could be Man City, it could be Arsenal, it could be Aston Villa. Aston Villa haven't lost there. It could be any team going to Anfield, and it's going to be tough. But for Manchester United team that are struggling right now, it's probably the worst place to go. They're missing their captain, Bruno Fernandes, as well. So 4-0 Liverpool should be realistically the scoreline. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the Matchday, subscribe to the channel is on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.